Morning everyone. Today's topic is styles of gardening, types of garden, Mughal, English and Japanese garden. Now we would like to discuss styles of gardening. First, the style of gardening deals with laying out pattern of garden, how plants are arranged on the ground, form part of the styles of gardening. Different styles of gardening are as under. First one is formal style. The plan is made on the paper and then land is selected to develop garden. The land is labeled. The layout plan is exactly symmetrical or geometrical. Everything is planted in a straight line. Road and path are designed at a straight angle. Same feature is replicated on both sides of central axis and hence the balance is symmetrical in the garden. Hedges, edges and topiary are maintained in proper shape by regular trimming. Trees can be selected as individual feature. Mughal, Persian, Italian and French gardens are example of formal style of gardening. So you should keep in mind regarding the type of garden falls in which category. Second style is informal style. The features of informal styles are: it aims at utilizing natural scenery, land is not labeled, the plan is asymmetrical and non-geometrical, that is reverse or opposite of the formal styles. The plants are not trimmed, individual plant is not selected as a feature. English and Japanese gardens are informal style garden. So these are the examples of informal style of garden. The third category of style is wild garden. It utilizes beauty of both formal as well as of informal style of gardening. That is, it is the mixture of both the styles. The idea of wild garden was expounded by William Robinson. In this style, the plants are naturalized in shrubberies, the grass is left unmowed, few bulbous plants are allowed growing scattered in the grass. Trees, shrub and bulbous plants should be planted among the forest flora to give an reflection of wild garden. Now we would like to discuss types of garden. Formal style garden. First one is Mughal garden. The gardens laid out during the reign of Mughal Emperor Babur in India are known as Mughal gardens. Babur 1494 to 1531 AD was the first Mughal ruler to introduce this style in India. All other Mughal rulers like Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb and Mughal Begum Noor Jahan shared their hands in developing Mughal gardens in India. The main features of Mughal gardens are as under. First one is site and design, walls and gates, terraces, running water, baradari, tambar masku, trees and flowers. These 7 types of features generally included, or you can say part of the Mughal garden, that is formal garden. Now we discuss first site and design. Mughals had fond of water. It means they loves water more. They always selected site on hill slope with a perennial source of water or along with banks of perennial river. The gardens were mostly square or rectangular in shape. Different architectural features like bird bath, fountains, etc. find due place in the garden. So these are the main things which is included in the formal garden. Now we would like to discuss first. Second one is walls and gates. Mughals created garden for the sake of recreation and pleasure and also for residence. The gardens were used as forts. The gardens were surrounded with high walls so that it may not be easily accessed by enemies. The entrance were provided with huge wooden gates studded with iron nails and pointed iron spikes. Third is terrace. The Mughals came from hilly terrain, so they had intrinsic inclination towards terrace. It means they found very much terraces. So they selected location for garden mostly on hill slopes. Even in plains, artificial terraces were created in the garden. According to Islamic faith, the paradise has 8 divisions. Accordingly, gardens were composed of 8 terraces. Some gardens were having 7 terraces corresponding to 7 planets. The fourth one is running water. It's a very important feature of formal garden, that is Mughal garden. Mughal gardens were provided with source of water like canal or pond. The style for having water was borrowed from the Persian garden. The water canals or ponds were paved with tiles or blue color to create the illusion of depth. To break up the flow of water into artificial falls and ripples, the course of water was maneuvered in various ways. There were fountains in canal to throw water as shower. Lamps were illuminated during evening to create beautiful effect of lighting. The fascination for water came from the Muslim faith, according to which paradise is the place where cooling water flows. With this conviction, Mughals selected a site on hill slopes to get the benefit of running water. In the plains, water was utilized for its cooling effect in summer. The fifth feature is Baradari, very important feature of Mughal garden. This is masonry feature with permanent roof and raised platform for sitting. Baradari were usually provided with 12 doors on all sides. It means Baradari have 12 doors. These were constructed to enable the emperor to watch the performance of dancing girls in rain shower and innocuous flight of birds. Next feature is tomb or mosque. It was common practice to create garden around tomb or mosque. Usually Mughal gardens have been developed with a monument of tomb or mosque. For example, Taj gardens around Taj Mahal. Seventh feature is trees and flowers. According to Mughals, each tree symbolizes something. Fruit trees were considered symbols of life and youth. Cypress represents death and eternity. The seasonal flowers were planted along the water canal. Rose, jasmine, carnation, hollyhock, delphinium, etc. were favored flowers of Mughal gardens. Persian gardens. Persian garden style is one of the oldest garden styles in the world. The gardens were based on ideas of heaven. The garden styles were formal. Persian used crafted materials such as masonry, carved, and parts marble stones and highly polished stones. The gardens were laid out by cutting terraces on hill slopes. They tapped some natural spring to create state water course through the gardens and manipulated water course to undertake different movements along its run. If there was no natural source of water, it was created artificially by diverting some rivulet or stream. The flowing canal was the main feature of Persian garden. You should take it care regarding the Persian gardens that main feature of Persian garden is flowing canal. According to the concept of Persian, paradise is a place where cooling water flows. Accordingly, water course was provided in the garden. The fruit trees representing life and cypress representing death and eternity were planted in the gardens. Italian gardens. There is a lot of similarity between Persian or Mughal styles with the Italian style of gardening. In all these styles of gardening, the similarity was the use of heavy masonry features. The Italian cities conceived the garden is just an extension of lavish places as a glamorous outdoor hall for entertainment and showing off their wealth as well as status. Massive flight of stairs, generally of marble, complete with balustrade to connect the different levels in the garden, are the main features of Italian gardens. decorative urns, fountains, generally in combination with stone sculpture, are other important features of the Italian gardens. The Italian gardens style came into existence at the time of Renaissance with the fall of Roman Empire. The art of gardening declined sharply in Italy. Now I would like to discuss French gardens. In the 16th century in France, the court life was shrouded with stiff formality. Accordingly, the French style of garden were also very intricate and artificial. The new style of gardening, now known as French style, is largely due to contribution of Le Notre, who served in the royal garden in Louis XIV from 1643 to 1700 AD. He introduced the impact of impressiveness of scale in the garden style. He created the garden at Versailles, having avenues known for their length and width. To design a garden at Vaux-le-Vicomte, Le Notre had to shift three villages to create massive vista of avenues. The French gardens style seems to teach the lesson of how to think big. The exemplary scale of mass and sweep of designs of this style has no parallel. The design completely defied nature. The style of Le Notre can be treated as an evolution and mastery of the art of formal gardens in its perfection. Now we would like to discuss some gardens fall in informal style of garden. First one is English garden. Due to favorable climatic conditions such as high annual rainfall, the natural ground cover in the England is grass. In consonance to this, the famous British garden architect Repton and Brown advocated the concept that the British garden should look like the countryside. The gardens were created with the idea that the garden should merge with the countryside without any artificial barriers such as fences or hedges, etc. During the 18th century, the British architects Repton and Brown, along with Kent, brought the touch of nature in the garden. By the middle of the 16th century, the English gardens saw flower bed, topiary, and terraces. Gardens during the 18th century, gardens were laid with more emphasis on architectural features. The main features of the garden during the period were curved paths, informal group of trees, rivulet or streams, artificial waterfalls, and clipped hedges. The flowering annuals, the mainstay of English gardens, came into prominence during the 19th century, which subdued the architectural features. The main features of English gardens are lawn, herbaceous border, shrubbery and rockery. Most of the colorful annuals except amaranthus, balsam, gomphrena, marigold, etc. were introduced in India by Britishers. Next, Japanese gardens. The history of Japanese gardens dates back to 592 to 628 AD. Well-designed gardens with artificial hills and ponds existed at that time. In the succeeding period of Heian, 794 to 1185 AD, influence both of Korean and Chinese architecture was noticed in styles of Japanese gardens. An open space, a pond with an island in the midst of it, hillock on the south of pond, and a stream of water consisted typical feature of garden. The style of garden existed until the period of Ramakura 1185 to 1392 AD. The plant materials were selected in such a manner that the garden would not undergo any major changes during the 4 seasons of year. During the period of Muromachi 1392 to 1573 AD, both the flat gardens Hiranuma and the hill gardens Shukiyama Sansui were developed. Japanese gardens were developed in close association with nature. This has contributed a lot in maintaining its popularity up to now, whereas other styles of gardens have fallen into disfavor. The most important teaching of Japanese garden is possibility that unless a garden has an air of peace, it is not worth a place visiting. It should be a place where mind finds rest and relaxation. Immutability is another strong feature of Japanese garden. Except some seasonal changes in the deciduous trees, the Japanese gardens hardly goes under any other strong visible changes during different seasons. Even during winter, the Japanese gardens have their own beauty, with snowflakes hanging down the stone pieces or the stone lanterns. The immutability is achieved also because rather than a grand mixture of flowers, shrubs and trees, simple path, a group of rocks, stepping stones, streams, waterfalls, bridges, and some lanterns contribute to the structure of the Japanese gardens. The Japanese gardens emphasizes to capture natural scenery or to intimate a landscape. The three important elements for this purpose were water, stone, and plants. Low sculptures, bushes, and trained dwarf trees are attraction of Japanese garden. So see all these features in the Japanese gardens. Famous gardens of India. Now we would like to discuss some gardens of our country. Lal Bagh, it is in Bengaluru, Karnataka. Vrindavan Gardens, it is in Mysore, Karnataka. Government Botanic Gardens, Uttarakhand and Tamil Nadu. Sims Park, it is in Kunnur, Tamil Nadu. Botanic Garden, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. The Bryant Park, Kodaikanal, Tamil Nadu. The Indian Botanic Garden, Shivpur, Kolkata, West Bengal. Lloyd Botanic Garden, Darjeeling, West Bengal. National Botanical Research Institute, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. Rashtrapati Bhavan Garden, New Delhi. Now it is known as Dr. Rajendra Prasad Garden. It is in New Delhi. Buddha Jayanti Park, it is in New Delhi. Botanical Garden, Forest Research Institute, Dehradun. Mughal Gardens of Kashmir, Shalimar Garden, Nishad Bagh, Chashma Shahi, Achhabal. The Mughal Gardens, Pinjore in Haryana. Rose Garden, it is in Chandigarh. Mandor Garden, it is in Jodhpur, Rajasthan. Sayaji Park, it is in Baroda, Gujarat. Thank you for patience hearing.